Hey, what's up, everyone? It is about 6:40 here in Star. If you have been watching me, you kind of know I live in the Treasure Valley here, which is in the middle of Idaho. Not in the middle, but East Idaho. So anyway, I just wanted to kind of talk about something that I posted this morning about jealousy and how it relates to me and how I feel about it. I posted that I think that jealousy is a product of insecurity, and I really think that it is. As an outsider looking in and watching other people do things that they want, that they feel that make them successful, I think that it really is a form of jealousy. You sit there and you watch and you judge other people for what they do, and then when you really sit back and you think about how you're judging people and for what they do and things like that, think about what you really think about is if you would do that on your own. And for me, and this is an example of what it is. When I was in high school, and this was 20 years ago, but when I was in high school, I used to watch those announcements every morning on the video announcements. And, you'd sit there and you'd be like, hey, that guy's stupid, that guy, whatever they would say, they'd do something quirky, they'd say something funny. We had some pretty good ones, but, I would never do that. I would never want to be in front of the whole school as an 18-year-old, 17-year-old, 16-year-old kid with myself, and just be different, be the person who is talking to everyone at one time. Hard to believe, right? Because basically I'm airing this out on social media. So, but thinking about that, I was jealous. I was jealous that those people could do that and I couldn't. And I would sit there and say, oh, those people are stupid. Why would you do that? That was just dumb. They make themselves look dumb. But they had something that I didn't have. They had enough courage to do that, to get in front of people and talk about whatever it was, even if it was just reading off the announcements. But they had the courage, I didn't. And so, being afraid of looking uncool, being afraid of doing something that someone else might think is not cool, you really got to think about that. What are you doing to make yourself better? And whatever it is, it doesn't matter. Success is really in the eye of the beholder. It really is what it is. You could be happy that you have a home. You could be happy that you were able to go to McDonald's for lunch today. You could be happy that, you have family. Those are all things that you could be happy about, and it really, success looks like to you is different to me. And, really for me, it's become more about wanting to help people understand what that is. This started out as me just, trying to figure out a way, because I really feel like, with me trying to pay bills and things like that was really going to be tough as a teacher, not making enough money. I really loved it. I love to coach. I love to do those things, but finding a way to help people be better. And, an example of this yesterday, I went into a house, and just my mindset and the way that it's changed is I went into a house yesterday, and I've always been half empty person. Like, something's going to happen and it's not going to be good. So, I walked into a house, and this was my third one of the day. I hadn't got a sale yet out of all three of them. And the people that were in there, I was like, oh, this is a dead one. I'm going to get it no matter what, and I got out, I got in there, I gave them the quote and everything. And I just felt like I had it. And I told them the price, and they looked at me and they're like, oh, well, we're going to have to think about it overnight. And I don't think, and to me, like, sales talk, that's like a dead giveaway that they're not going to buy. You leave their house and you don't walk away with a payment of some sort, they're not buying. So I get in my truck and I drive off, and I'm thinking about, that's the old attitude. That's the one that I'm trying to get rid of. That's the mindset that I'm trying to change. And so as I'm driving away, I get no more than 2 miles away, I get a phone call. All they needed was a couple minutes to talk about it. They called me back. I got the sale. And so that's the thing. It's like those negative thoughts crept in, and it was a reminder to me that don't do that. There's always something that can change. So I want you to think about that today. I want you to think about what success means to you. And it doesn't mean you have to make $1 million every day. You need to support people. You need to do what's fun for you. You need to be what's successful, what makes you happy. Okay. There's a lot of that. If you haven't listened to Gary Vee, I would check him out, because that's what he's really hitting right now is happiness, and it's changed me for the better. So hope you guys have a great day. Comments if you want. Hey, Bo, thanks for listening. Lone Cypress, thanks, buddy. You guys have a good day.